Unique sprites is just one of the many things. Ultra Beast, we have so much more than that, believe me. I was born on a Paper Mario kick, and it's never gonna change. Alright, fine, you win this round. Paper Mario N64 came out in 2001. But I was ready. I don't care. I was ready for it. So I didn't play it till the GameCube one came out, so you know, maybe I wasn't quite ready, but... Shut up. Fuck you. Voila! Here we... Oh, don't look at that. Hold on, sorry, don't look at that. Gross. Ew! Gross! Alright, don't look at that. Anyway, welcome. More Paper Mario time. Here we go! You get excited. Maxie, this mod literally does not remove anything that you like about the game. Calm down. I know that you're Paper Mario Sticker Star's strongest soldier, but you gotta get over it, man. Listen, this mod adds unique NPCs. You save more than just toads. The weapons do different things, and they're not one use anymore. It's literally more like a traditional RPG. You gotta let it go. This is like nothing but an improvement. Alright. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope everyone's doing well. I don't know, you probably love Sticker Star, I don't know. But yeah, Toad Bum, hey, how's it going, dude? Good to see you, man. I've been watching some of your stuff lately, and I saw your new avatar. It looks really, really nice. I really love, like, the SGI, like, render look of it. It's very cool. But this is Origami King. I've been playing Color Splash a little bit lately with the reshuffled mod, which is pretty nice. But this is so much better. You've never even played Sticker Star? So you're a fraud! I knew it! Alright, anyway. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing around with you, brother. Isn't this great, bro? Back on the road again together and heading off to some kind of festival. What did the invitation say again? An origami festival? What's that gonna be like? Probably a lot of folding. I can't wait to say hello to Princess Peach. It's been a while. Yeah, it's very cool. It's very cool. I thought that was immediately our first crash. That would have been cool, because I've done everything that the raid me said to do. Not running the game at 60 FPS, even though there's a mod for it. Leaving that alone. I guess I just assumed, Maxi, because, you know, you like that one, too. Can you just do Italian noises from the Mario and Luigi games instead of actual dialogue? Oh, no, I need to read the dialogue. The story in this game is very nice. What are you even saying, man? Mario, what are you talking about? Suddenly I had a random thought about this crossing over with heavy rain. It seems like it'd be pretty heavy. Where is everybody? Yeah, you don't think we missed it, do you? Mario, go check out the invitation. When we were supposed to be here. You were invited to an origami festival in fabulous Toad Town. Date? What the fuck? Peach. Well, it's the right day. You think they're still getting things ready? Well, let's go check out the castle. Maybe everyone's inside already. Stop the stream. This is Origami King spoilers. Don't worry, man. Color Splash and Origami King have nothing to do with each other. Spoilers will not matter. Also, Maxi, I want to say again, I am just fucking around with you. I promise. I'm not actually doing you like that. It's just video games. Mario would be a passenger princess. Hey, don't knock it till you try it. Driving sucks, and it costs $4 a gallon for gas. How much do you think gas costs in the Paper Mario universe? Oh, I remember this was back when I first bought this game and I wasn't sure if I was gonna love it or not. This first part literally gave me hope. Just because of one simple thing. Here we are, Peach's castle. Wahoo! I'm gonna go park the cart, okay? I don't want to tip the valet. That's kind of fucked up, man. They work for very low wage and they get tips as like one of the main parts of their thing. Gas would be terrifying in this universe. I mean, I guess it would just be like a fire. Because like if fossil fuels, like theoretically fossils in this universe are made out of like paper mache. Sorry for the wait, bro. Let's go see the princess. Wahoo! Yeah! So this part right here where I just have Mario and Luigi hanging out together. Oh my god. How cute is that? It's like the first time I've had Luigi follow Mario in an RPG in a long time when this game first came out. To be fair, you're not sure Luigi himself has the heftiest wage. Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, I don't know what Luigi really does for work aside from Ghost Bust, which, I mean, he gets paid a lot. I imagine. Also, does this game explicitly have oil during the fire area? I think it does. And I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure in Color Splash there's like full-on skeletons that get brought out of walls and stuff. So like that's fossil fuels technically, right? Yeah, even with the outlines that I've never been a huge fan of, I at least understand why they do it, because it does help them stick out amongst a lot of this stuff, but... Just look at this. Paper Mario and Luigi, come on, it writes itself. Look, it even jumps higher! Like, they thought of that! They thought that Luigi... Oh yeah, Luigi jumps higher than Mario, so we should probably make him jump higher. Like, what? Like, attention to detail immediately? How cool is that? Gum Robber, what's up? I went and found that thing you were talking about on Sam's stream the other day, where he watched that little voice acting thing for the Mario video. It was so funny. Like, I kind of felt really good about it, because I looked at chat and everyone was just like, Dylan? Wow, Dylan? What? Garrulous? Dylan? Wow. It made me feel actually appreciated for once, which is nice. Oh, it's kind of spooky in here, isn't it? And where is everybody? I'd expect Peach to give us a royal welcome. Mamma mia, I forgot our gift in the cart. I'll just dash over and get it real quick. Oh. So I really do not have My Luigi voice is very back and forth most days. I'm not really feeling the regular Luigi. Maybe I'll do the other Luigi, like the Super Show. Or is it Super Show or is it Mario World? I don't know, you'll disguise. You can disguise. Disguise? You better not disguise. I'll know it's you. Okay, I don't like that. Oh, how am I gonna get outside when the door is locked? Oh, don't worry, bro. I know just what to do in situations like this. Call Mario! Right. Okay, I'm just gonna take a deep breath and go find the keys to this door. That's what you do, right? That doesn't feel right either. What Luigi should we even be doing? You do that. I don't know why I just thought about the movie Luigi, like the what's his name? Not Charlie Day. John Leguizamo. Tell Princess Peach I'll be right there if you see her first, okay? Bye-bye!
Let's go.
Alright, bye, Luigi. I know you didn't show Luigi, but all I can think of was Vinny's Luigi. My show Luigi is based off of Vinny's Luigi. For sure. He's probably gonna have a different voice every time he shows up. I don't know. I gotta find one I'm confident in for this. This is actually... You know, I never really looked at it before, but this actually is extremely reminiscent of Paper Mario 64, like on the way to the first confrontation with Bowser. I wonder if that was intentional. Hey, Mario, you ever wonder where babies come from? No, you're a dog, Luigi. Woof! The guy who voiced Sid in Ice Age. Yes, John Leguizamo played Luigi in the original Mario movie. I should have got, like, a noise changer for this. Mario, is that you? Dave, hello? Hoping that this game does not crash the emulator again like it did last time. Last time I tried to do this, I think it didn't work very well because I was using the 60 FPS mod. How good to see you. Answer me this. Shouldn't the Mushroom Kingdom unfold and be refolded onto glory? No. What are you talking about? And what of those citizens? Shouldn't they be silenced for all of eternity? No, is there a party today, or did I get the date wrong? It says, like, OO/XX. Were those, like, kisses and hugs, or... I see. Last question. Will you crease yourself and be reborn like me? You better crease yourself in the music the moment. Wrong answer. Right answer. It matters not. Your replies are all paper thin. Goodbye. Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting. So there might have been like a Peach boss fight at some point. Shoutouts to little Origami Ollie and Olivia chilling on your monitor. Oh god, that's beautiful. I love them. Mario! Always gotta make a flashy entrance, huh? Are you here for the Origami Festival too? This dungeon-themed waiting lounge is a huge upgrade from the last festival I attended. Very classy. Yeah, you ain't seen Master Bowser anywhere, have you? It ain't like the big lug to leave us minions hanging out at a public event. Whoa, Mario, you're here? I'm a big fan. I've always wanted to battle you. Even if I get stomped, it'd be an honor. Wow, this is so exciting. First to see Princess Peach, and now you? I gotta say, the princess was a little different than I expected. Less... lifelike. Come with us. Yeah, what's next? Oh, I hope it's Luigi. I've heard so much about him. Is he as cool in person? I like asking Mario if Luigi is as cool as he thinks he is. It's like asking Sans about Papyrus. Mario's like, yeah, he's the best, he's the greatest in the whole world. I love that guy. Not you. Aw, hope you don't have to wait too long, Mario. If you want, I can get you Luigi's autograph. Thanks. That would be pretty nice. Man, blue helmet hammer bro looks kind of fucked up to you. I know his old sprite looks like that, but you miss his green helmet. Honestly, there's so many things in this game that I'm not even gonna realize are different, because I just... But, like, I'll be able to notice certain things, for sure. I need your help. I'm stuck in a strange place. It's cramped and dark, almost like I'm between dimensions or something. If only someone could flip between dimensions, but that's not this game. I'm not sure if I should be amazed or scared, but I'm kind of both. If it's not too much trouble, I'd like to get out now, please. Is there any way you can help? Oh. Do we get to go to Hazy Maze while we're down here? God, I fucking hope not. What was that? Did something light up at your feet? Is it a magic circle? That's good. I think. I mean, I'm not really sure what you're seeing, but I don't know what you're supposed to do with it either. Can you try to use it somehow? Oh, baby. One of my favorite gimmicks is how silly it is. That sounded good. Are your arms all big and foldy now? I've heard about this. I think those are called the 1,000-fold arms. Try feeling around a bit. Maybe you can help me escape from this strange dimension. If it feels like the arms are off center or out of control, try pressing R to reset them. I love reading straight-up tutorials. In character. Yeah, grab. Bah! Hello? Wow, I'm free from that weird in-between dimension! Oh, I was just stuck in that wall. Yeah, you must be Mario. My name's Olivia. You'd probably like to know a lot more about me and why I was trapped like that, huh? But I don't really think we have time for that now. Maybe we should just get out of here. There's just one thing, though. I'm not exactly fleet of foot. Mind if I hitch a ride? I'm very used to this. Yes, jump into my pocket. Yeah, baby, yeah, baby. I'm kind of like, I'm kind of psyched out now because of Color Splash Reshuffled, how Mario runs at like 40 miles an hour like a cheetah. But in this game, he just runs average speed. Oh, nice. Easy peasy. Probably the simplest hammer we've ever had to find. Whoa, what'd you find? It looks big and smashy. Maybe try pressing B and see what happens. On it. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I feel like I had a pretty good idea just now. I don't know if it'll always be good ideas, but I'm always happy to share them with you. I'm so dyslexic today, what the fuck? Why don't you try pressing X if you're stuck, and I'll see if I can think of something useful. Who knows? Maybe it'll help us get to know each other better, and then we'll make a great team. We're already a great team. Oh, thanks for calling on me with X. It's my first hint. Now for an actual hint. That hole in the wall looks like it might be a good way to sneak out. I'm on it. The last of my Galaxy 2 fun fact shorts have gone up today. Compilation video will be coming soon. Nice. Good stuff. Okay, I'm getting my bearings. I think we might be in the castle dungeon. Dungeons smell like this place smells, right? Do the paper people actually smell anything? How do we smell when it's like air has to go into the nose, right? Wouldn't that like destroy paper ever so often? Darn. Olivia is, I think, one of the best Paper Mario characters in general. Hey, knock it off! Ow! Why, you little... Boots? Look at my non-one-time use boots. Not that the enemies, the things are one use in this, but it's close enough. Well, if I'm not mistaken, you just found some boots, Mario. Hurry up and equip them and hurry and equip your hammer and boots using the plus menu. Got it. Alright. So weapons in this game are very different now. Instead of being limited use, we have things like boots and hammer, which are going to be our standard attacks, basically. We're also going to be finding plenty of new weapons that will have different effects. So we will find different jump attacks, different hammer attacks that do vastly different things than they used to. Very cool. It's like finding equipment in RPG, pretty much, as opposed to finding temporary attacks. Captain Dyslexia is too powerful. I don't know if there's any power involved, to be honest. Oh, I can see what you're about to do with my minion! I order you to cut it out! You might not want to be that specific. Oh no. Dude, I love this game so much. What did you see? Nothing terrifying, I hope. That was the last of them. I'm not afraid of you. Except for the mustachioed one. Why is Bowser being made to watch this? Pettiness? I really don't know. Because you'd think it would be in Ollie's best interest to immediately make Bowser one of his strongest troops. But I'm not sure. Maybe there's a reason for it, but maybe he's trying to break him. Okay, maybe I have some time to explain one little thing. Those stiff-looking guys are called folded soldiers. I don't want to alarm you, but they're unbelievably dangerous. I think we should try to avoid them. What do you think? What do you think they meant by that? That was the last of them anyway. The last what? Oh, Bowser! I know that you've been traumatized for life, but I'm here to help. Mario, you're here too? Well, what are you waiting for? Get me down from this thing! Even you know this is no way to treat royalty, right? Royalty? Oh, nice to meet you. Is everyone in your kingdom also a face? I've got a body too, you idiot! I'm the great King Bowser! Those folded jerks tied me up and stuck me here! I demand that you get me down already! Now, Mario, stop listening to that floating, yapping thing and just do something already! Bowser commands you! I do the same for you! You need me as much as I need you, admit it! Plus, I can tell you a secret after you free me. No one can resist a good secret! Ha 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 ha! It's like a swing set. Why did they put so much physics into this? What? You could, like, push this different directions. What? That's crazy. Why? Sorry, Bowser. No! Do it all in one go! You can deal with a little drama. I suppose so. Back in action. Oh. Oh. Oh, well, I kind of thought I'd unfold or something. Bah, no matter. Now, as for that secret I promised to tell you, there's a hidden exit in this room. I heard those jerks talking about it. Lousy, no-good, body-folding jerks. Now hurry up and find it, and I'll let you bring me along when you escape. Just want to mess around with your engine. It's pretty cool if they did that. Bowser, check this shit out. Bet you're glad you're not against me in this one, right? See? I'm not gonna laugh again. Where would you be without me? Oh, you're really getting the hang of those 1,000-fold arms, Mario. Wow. Refolded, we're here, Duel Masters, true. As much as I like Reshuffled, I kept thinking about Origami King, and I really just had to play this one, too. I haven't played this game in a really, really long time. Save complete, huh? Guess that means your adventure up to this point's been saved. Phew. Let's make a habit of saving every time we see one of these, okay? Oh, and you'll find all sorts of helpful stuff if you open the menu with plus. If you want to try out some other options or need some help, check the gear section of the menu. It stands for gear, but it's, you know, it's mainly options, you know. What do we got in here? Alright, I don't need to worry about that. I would be completely fine if they reused this engine. I feel like this engine probably was used for 1000 Year Door HD anyway, because the person who made this mod is actually porting all of the levels from Origami King into 1000 Year Door HD. So to me, that seems like they're probably in the same engine, or else that'd be probably really annoying. I'm walking with my face! Slow down! Nobody makes Bowser walk with his face! I mean, obviously they did. But they're not gonna get away with it! Oh, thank goodness. Sorry, I just have to get some aggression out, you know? Bowser, can you like this? It might be a secret, like Zelda, you light it on fire and it goes... No? The 2000 Year Door? Oh, mama. Oh, God. This game is so well made. Like, even the locations in this game feel... Like, it feels so much more like a coherent world to me. Like, even than some of the earlier Paper Mario games, I would say. Like, even more than 1000 Year Door in some case.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Overbound. I appreciate it, dude. Well, good to see you. Playing another Paper Mario, this time one that I love, except with mod that makes it even better. Yeah, Maxi, I agree with that. Like, I would much rather have a more traditional RPG than what this game tries to do, especially with the lack of XP and stuff. Why are you still so flat? I need a better voice for these fuckers. Whatever. Why haven't you joined me in folded glory? Come, we can reshape you. Patience, princess. This will do just fine. So you're Mario, Princess Peach's hero, right? Yes, you'll do quite well. Very crisp, bright colors. I can see it now. So what do you say? Will you volunteer your paper body to the cause? Or will we have to get... Crumply? Join us. Yes or no? Nah. Oh, I see what you're saying, Maxie. You want both of those things. Okay. Peach wants her man curvy. I mean, Mario's... I mean, he's a catch already. Mario don't need to change for nobody. Mario's great. Ah, as I expected. Nothing less. And to be honest, I wouldn't have it any other way. Take a good long look at Princess Peach. She's better this way, don't you think? No need to answer. You'll soon feel the power of origami for yourself. Folded soldier, come forth! Who's talking? Olivia? I've never seen a folded soldier like that, Mario. Does it look like one of your flat paper friends? I never got to see... Luigi. I don't like how this thing fucking, like, moves its mouth too. It's freaky. Prepare to be folded. I know what I'm doing, Olivia. It's fine. Oh god, I love this song so much, man. Line them up! Also, this game is going to make me look like a fucking idiot a lot of the time, I'm just gonna be honest. Sometimes when I played this game, I was like, I'm just gonna use the coins. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I cannot figure out how they want me to line these fuckers up. I'll do my best. I think I know this one. I know how it works. Come on. I think they also say in this fight, one of the more important things is once these things are folded up into origami, there is literally no way to save them, which is kind of terrifying, because we've already seen Peach as an origami figure. It's like, oh, okay, so we are at perhaps one of the darkest timelines in all of Mario. I don't know what that's about. I'm gonna have to fix that. Okay. Alright, it said visual glitches were possible, but I thought I changed to the other thing so it wouldn't visually glitch like that. Alright, I'm gonna have to make it out of this first. We're gonna have to deal with it. Alright. Oh, geez, they're grouped in a group of 4 this time. How the heck am I supposed to deal with that? What if I full screen this? Does it still do that? Yes. What the fuck happened? Like, this literally was not happening a second ago. Olivia, please. I'm gonna throw up. Please stop. Oh my god. Alright, you know what? Look away if you have to for a minute. I just need this to end real quick. Oh, they do not let you skip the text very much, do you? Oh, well, whoops. Thought I got the text command. Yikes! I know this is not going to happen every time, because I've played this on the emulator before, and it does not usually do this. So, say it with me. Only when you're streaming, folks. You see that? Yeah, you killed those guys. Good job, Mario. Are you going to throw up yet? Oh. What the fuck? No. No, you don't keep doing that. Fuck off. Hold on. I don't know how to fix that. I'm just gonna have to get through this, I guess. I suppose there's no point in maintaining this charade any longer. Charade, yeah, I say charade instead of charade this time. This is why you don't emulate games on computers? Well, man, that's the best way to play most Switch games, so I'm sorry to hear that. Brother? How could this possibly be? Alright, hold on. No, it can't be. I didn't want to believe it could be you. Bowser with the, now that is a dysfunctional family. Why couldn't Mario have simply left you in that wall where I put you? Sister, if you stand in the way of my ambition, I'm afraid you will not share in my glorious family. Oh, and by the way, I am no longer your brother Ollie. I am King Ollie! Emo as hell, dude. I think once the cutscene starts, it's probably gonna stop. I'm going to, yeah, no, I'm gonna obviously reset the game, yeah. Once I'm through with this place, everyone on this filthy planet will bow down to me, their one true king. With the princess by my side, nobody can stop me from transforming this pitiful kingdom. I shall crush all that dare to oppose me. And I shall fold, crease, and bend the entire paper world to my whim. The birth of a new origami kingdom. Henceforth, I claim this castle, rightfully mine! Please tell me the cutscene's gonna change that. Please tell me it's not gonna keep happening. Thank fuck. Alright. Back to Vulkan rendering engine we go. Yeah, I really don't know why I was doing that. It didn't happen last time I tried playing this, but of course last time I tried streaming this, I also could not play it. It just kind of kept crashing and stuff, so... The stakes have never been higher, despite how silly everything looks. Lily, hello! I love Refolded. I've played a little bit of it. but I have not completed the game. But what I played of it before, I really enjoyed it. I just gotta hope that that graphical thing doesn't keep happening. Like, I think the difference... Oh no! Oh no! Hey, Mario! My hat's down there. I like the Shy Guy doesn't even bother to turn around and see if Mario and Olivia are okay. He's like, alright, you know what, we lost him. Tough toenails, buddy. Still going? You need to immediately fucking stop that. Hold on a sec, I'm sorry. I can't have it flashing, like, black on the screen like that over and over again. That's not alright. For some reason, it just stopped. Don't know why. Ah. Well, I mean, at least it's calmed down for a second, but I will still restart the game in a sec. Why isn't Bowser's clown car cardboard like Luigi's cart? Luigi probably sprung for the better model, if I had to guess. He's got all that money from Ghostbusting, you know? Also, I was gonna say, the difference between a scene like that in this game versus a scene like that in Color Splash, I think Color Splash would have been making a lot more jokes, but this game played that scene extremely straight. Like, this was like a really, really bad thing, and I think the huge difference between, like, the silly visuals and it being so colorful and creative, and it just being, like, a terrifying body horror masterpiece, it works so well. Like things like scissors and the, like, the colored pencils and the stapler. Like, you think it's like, that's kind of silly. But it's also fucking cool as hell, because it's like, to these people, like, a pair of scissors is the scariest thing that could ever exist. Why do I have 700 coins already? Because that's how this game works. Hello, Paper Hills. Well, watch out! Unless you can float like me, I'd be careful over there, Mario. Do you see that huge hole in the ground? I don't think you'd like falling in it. Maybe there's a way to fix it, but how? Oh, I've got it! Catch this! Oh, nice throw. Did you see the colorful scraps of paper that showed up out of the tree when you fell? That's confetti! Everything here is made of paper, of course, so every little bit of confetti is like a tiny piece of our world. That's why I think if you gather enough confetti and sprinkle it in that hole, it might just fix the problem. On it. You think the stapler in this universe can be as dangerous as one in real life? I suppose. But, like, a regular stapler can't, like, do what it did to Bowser to me, for example. Like, you could staple my arm and it would hurt. Like, I wouldn't like that. I would really prefer if you didn't. Oh, we're not being cheeky about spoilers. Scissors is your favorite of the crew. Frankly, fascinating how different personality is across translations. Yes. No, I mean, this game's old enough. I don't think anything spoilery matters that much at this point. And I apologize to people if this is the first time you're ever seeing it, but I'm playing this game because the mod changes the gameplay a bit, and it's very interesting to me. And I already like the game a lot. The game was already fantastic, so kind of just like a bonus. A nail gun would be closer. I mean, a nail gun's still not going to fold me into a little stop sign and make me waddle around like I'm a little pathetic piece of dirt, but I mean, a nail gun would probably kill me. Like, you could, it'd be dangerous, for sure. I mean, you know, let's not mince words either. Scissors in the real world are also dangerous. They can be. It's just if you're made of paper, then scissors are inherently a lot more dangerous. In Japanese, the Japanese version, scissors is more so a child playing rough with its toys. That's terrifying. In English, it's more openly a psychopath, and in Spanish, you remember it came off as more of a dual or knightly in demeanor. Huh. A paper shredder in this universe? That's basically just like hell, I think. That's horrifying. Olivia! Oh no, I hope you won't always remember me for this moment alone, Mario. Maybe you can help me get my head unstuck somehow. geez, you're really stuck in there. Whoa, that's much better. Thanks, Mario. Alright. Now, where are we? There's no one around to ask for directions. Oh, this could be a problem. It seems like all we could do is explore this area a little bit. I don't know how much help I'll be, but I'm always here to chat. If you press X, I'll do my best. You are always doing your best, and that's all we could ever ask of you. You are completely fine. Paper shredder. A paper shredder could be like a guillotine to paper people, I suppose, but so is the scissors. Shout out to Hole Punch for lobotomizing people into Thriller dance numbers. That's true. That was one thing I was like, I could not believe they went that far. They hole punch out all the Toads' faces, and then the stapler, the hole punch is just like, I just like dancing, bro. I just like dancing, and if I kill them and I lobotomize them, they'll just dance with me. It'd be great, dude. So this game is something else. Like, the people who were working on it actually had fun making it, which I appreciate. Oh, it's one of those. Here, too? Oh, that means my brother's already folding this whole world to his whims. That's bad news. Yeah. I have to be careful with this because my controller's, like, connected. Oops, hold on. Very fun. Do you think wind has to be, like, the most annoying thing for the paper world? No word about magic pencil. I mean, the magic pencil... There's not really a pencil enemy in this game. If anything, I feel like a pencil would be something Mario might use in, like, a different Paper Mario game as kind of like the main gimmick or whatever. Like he starts drawing up his attacks or whatever. You know, like nerd. Oh, mushroom. Yeah. Why is that made of cardboard? So we're not cannibals? Oh, Mario, I've heard about this. That's a precious adventuring resource. It's called an item. You should be able to use all these items you collected by opening the menu. Press Y and select an item to use it right away. How convenient is that? Can you turn off gyro? I sure can. But I kind of like how it feels. Like, the thousand-fold arms is very, very fun to use in motion control, especially when you beat the shit out of the Legions of Stationery. Like, that's one of my favorite things, is when you get to the chance to just beat the absolute shit out of them. God damn it, come on. There's gotta be... I can't just, like... It's stupid I haven't found a save block yet, either. I need to just, like... hurry up and find one of those real quick. No. Wait, is there really not a save block back here? Yo, Sonic Battle, how you doing? There wasn't one in here, right? I'm just pissed that it's still doing that. Alright, what do you have to say? Mario, I didn't know you were the outdoors type. Well, since you're here, help yourself to some rations in our tents. I'm sure my pals won't mind sharing since they're out getting firewood. Oh. Say, if you see them, could you tell them to hurry back up? I've got beans to cook. Your friends are most certainly dead. I'm very sorry. Random question, does it make more sense to buy Switch 1 or Switch 2 for someone who doesn't own either? Buy a Switch 2. Switch 2 is going to have the new games going forward, obviously. The Switch 1 might be cheaper, but it is nowhere near as good at being a Switch as the Switch 2. So it's... If you don't have either, go for the Switch 2, because you're going to get left in the dust. And I would get it sooner rather than later, because I think there's going to be a price increase, unfortunately. Did I get invited to the birthday stream? No, I did not, and I don't care that much. The frame rate is 30 FPS. It's been... Unless it drops in those areas. Hold on. We do get frame drops when it does the little blinking thing. You're doing well. Just call you Planet Mobius. That is gonna probably not be something I say every time, because I have to remember, because it'll be different words, but I will try. Switch 2 is cheaper right now. It is going to increase in price. It's not cheaper than the Switch 1, of course. This song is golden, too. My goodness. Alright, so switching camera angles for some reason, in battles is the thing that makes this game freak the fuck out, and I've never seen it do that before. Again, as soon as I find a save block, I will attempt to fix this. Got hit with an ad, sorry about that. Can't control too much of how that happens. I mean, technically YouTube says you can, but I don't believe it's actually true. Because no matter what I set ads to, people still tell me the ads pop up at random places. There we are! Yeah! You're making a Sonic fan game like this, except there's no turn-based combat, and the adventure mode will have real-time combat. Oh, okay. I don't know how you're making a game like this, but it's not at all like this. That's kind of what you just said. You know, it's just like this, but it's not the same gameplay whatsoever. Be on the lookout. I did see the artificial Sonic thing, the DNA thing, and I don't know, it's just a chrome Sonic with green food coloring in his stomach. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like these promotion things that companies do, or Sega does with certain companies, just like, dude, what are we fucking doing? Wait, there it is, that's the castle, and the camera's freaking out again, wow. Oh, the price of the Switch 2 already increased? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, okay. Oh, speaking of brothers, I saw a green hat falling into the hole where the castle used to be. I'm so sorry, that green hat was related to your hat, wasn't it? Oh, I just knew I was right about that hat. This is a big problem. It might be good to hurry back to where it fell and see what's going on. Oh, and we should look for your brother while we're at it. I hope he's okay, too. If Paper Mario had real-time combat. So you're making a Super Paper Mario fan game about Sonic. Very cool. Okay, listen. According to... We were talking about Switch prices. If you can manage to do it, get it in a bundle. Because you'll at least get a game that won't be stupid fucking expensive. I mean, the whole thing, obviously, is expensive. But, like, if you buy the game separate, it almost does not feel worth it on purchase of the original thing. Like, $500 is crazy. I don't know how much the bundles are going to be. But you're going to save a little bit of money, at least. Just a little. Okay, the DNA statue used the same model, indicating that we will reach 100 before... we'll all reach age 100 before they change the Sonic model. I think it was even maybe one of the older models. You think it was like the Crossworlds or Frontiers model? Because its quills looked a little bit longer to me, to be honest. Alright, saved a few of that. I'm gonna do a very quick thing, see if we can actually get this to run correctly. I hope the Vulcan engine doesn't make this thing crash out a lot more, because I definitely had it on that last time. It said there might be visual issues, but as long as the visual issue isn't flashing stuff on the screen, then I'll be fine. And I hope you will be too. Thanks, man. I'm glad you liked the videos, and good luck with your game. Alright, let's see if that changes anything. I know I had it on Vulcan last time I tried to stream this, and it made my computer eat shit. Don't know if Vulcan was the reason for that, or if it was the 60 FPS mod, but we will see. Either way, need food. Hope you enjoy Refolded, even continue to squint at you. No worries, Maxie. Thanks for being here. Good to see you, dude. Crazy that the $500 Switch 2 console is still on the cheaper side in today's economy. Horrifying, more like it, yeah. Alright, we are gonna hope that this fixes that problem. Otherwise, I have no idea what to do. Can't tell if the game looks any different, but... Someone's here. And someone's about to be dead! That's what I'm talking about. No more flashing graphics. I hope. Oh no, the folded soldiers are spread out all over the place. Are they? There's no way you can line them up in a single move. We'll be crumpled before our adventure's even begun. That's just mean. Oh! Wait, did you see that? It says 2 times under ring moves. It looks like you get 2 chances to move rings in 1 turn. If some battles let us move things twice, that changes things. Okay, let's think. You should start by moving that one, and then, you know what, I'll leave things to you, Mario. The PS5 is the most expensive one of the bunch, and wouldn't you know it, it's probably the least worth buying. Very unfortunate. I still can't believe Sony's actually planning a PS6 at some point, because, like, what the fuck are they gonna put on it? This battle system has too much counting. Just whacking things, huh? How could he just do that? Did the trees have personalities? The trees have gossip. Oops. Did you just hear mysterious voices whispering mysteriously? Yay? Nay? I think Olivia might be one of the best characters Nintendo has ever made, actually. I don't even think it's just the best Paper Mario character. She might just be one of the greatest characters that Nintendo's ever put together. Ow! Fuck. I guess I also have to say, from my perspective, of course, the PS5 seems extremely useless, but obviously people have different opinions, they like different games. There have been maybe a few things I've seen that look cool on PS5, but they end up coming to PC or they're multi-plat anyway. So it's kind of like, you know, like, I don't know, like, it feels goofy, and then they also said they were going to stop putting their single-player games on PC, which is fucking stupid. I guess they just don't like making money. Whatever. You would like a Gravity Falls Mario RPG. You've been talking about Gravity Falls a lot lately. Did you just watch that or something? I feel like this is not something that you've done before the last 2 streams. And it's not a problem, I'm just noticing. Has there been a rewatch lately? Or perhaps a first watch? Rewatch, got it. I've been on Digital Circus a little bit lately. Because I rewatched it again after I saw the movie, and I'm just... Oh, man. It is not perfect. Much like most things that aren't perfect, but, like, gosh, does it hit well enough. Especially after I rewatched the whole thing in preparation to see the movie again, because I watched it with my friend. And God, it... Yeah, it gets me. I cried like a bitch at the end, it's fine. I feel like I relate to some of the stuff that these characters go through. Not being trapped in a digital world purgatory, but, you know, like, some of the characters, like, Gangle is a very creative person who is stuck in a, obviously, like a, oh, what's the fucking word? Like a minimum wage job, and she's also experienced pain and suffering and things like that, and she's very upset about a lot of things, very nervous, very scared. I can relate to that. Zubal's very kind of, she is searching for who they are, not 100% sure who they want to be, or, you know, how people see them, things like that. It's interesting, because a lot of people on Twitter and, like, on the internet were like, hey, the movie fucking sucks. Is not at all a good ending to the series. Now, the first time I saw it, I could at least understand why some people felt that maybe there was some stuff that could have been expanded on. But rewatching the whole series back-to-back and then watching the movie immediately after, the show has so much more subtle stuff in it than people are really giving it credit for. Like, people say, like, oh, these 2 characters didn't interact enough. Pomni and Ragatha, yeah, I would say, I think there could have been more with that. But, like, other than that, I think everyone else does get a lot of time to shine. They have a lot of time to be with each other, and they have a lot of moments that build up to what happens later on. I think it's probably best if you watch it all in a row like that, because you will notice everything that they do. And it's also very impressive, because this whole series, when you watch it all together like that, you can tell how well they wrote that from the beginning. Like, that shit was written to be exactly as it was from the start, and they did it exactly as it was intended, and that's how it came out. And I appreciate that. Like, they didn't shove in 10 extra episodes because it was working really well. They didn't, you know, do, like, a bunch of extra specials on the side. They told the story they wanted to, and then they stopped. It's like Gravity Falls, actually. It's like Alex Hirsch. He was like, I have 2 seasons of this. That's it. I don't want to do 100 seasons. That's how it is. Sorry. I like that. I really respect when they don't do that forever, but... You know, would I want to see more of it? Would I like more episodes? Sure. Sure. Like, it would help flesh certain things out. People might be more happy in that case, but, like, watching it back-to-back like that, I was very impressed with how tightly written it is. You're very good at crying at things like a bitch, so I'm looking forward to it tomorrow. You remember seeing an old video of yours, and I was talking about Silver the Hedgehog. Someone in the comments said you sound like Silver, and that's too funny because I do hear it. Wow, that's amazing! It's no use! I do a little moonlighting to Silver voice acting when I can. It's fun. It's time to meet your doom! Iblis! Take that! Oh! No! Semi-unrelated, but big fan of Let's Go Bowling. Big fan of Let's Go Bowling and pulling out a sniper rifle. No, the show is really funny, too. It's got a lot of funny moments. The funny thing about it, though, is when I first watched the first episode when it came out originally, I kind of watched it for a bit, and I was like, nah, this is too, like, LOL random for me, I think. I'm not really vibing with it. And then years later, when I went and gave it another shot, when there were more episodes to binge, I was like, oh, wait, that's the point, because it's supposed to be, like... It's like the juxtaposition between, hey, it's so silly and funny and colorful and happy and goofy, but I am trapped in digital purgatory. Like, it's meant to be like that. It's meant to show how, like, obviously Kane and the others are more used to it. Kane runs things, so he does not have any problems with it, but Pomni shows up and is like, hey, no. It's pretty cool. Totally not adding Silver to your Sonic Battle fan game. Hey, if you want voice acting, let me know, dude. I'll do it. For free, obviously. Do you think that if he did a continuation down the line of Gravity Falls because he felt like it, would I watch it? If Alex Hirsch had a reason he wanted to do it, and it wasn't someone else making him do it, obviously, like, hey, or like, you know, I'm gonna do this for, you know, God forbid I mean, if he needs the money, fucking do it, of course, but, like, if he does it because he wants to, then absolutely, I would watch the sequel to Gravity Falls. I'd like it even more if it was, like a time skip type thing, too, because I think they did tell a lot of good stories already in the time frame they had. I think a time skip could actually make it pretty interesting if, you know, whatever were to happen with that. Oh, sad Fireflower. Running the show. You have no idea how much I want to do a Motobug cover of that. Or a Motobug cover of so many different things. Just, I think about this stuff during the day when I'm running around doing my dog walking stuff. And then I get home and I'm like, oh, yes, but I'm too tired to do anything, sorry. What is it? Oh, I think I have to keep pulling this, actually. I forgot, I gotta, like, drop a bunch of stuff in this lake. Why was the corpse of Birdo in that tree? Oh, yeah, no, regular show Lost Tapes is actually a great example of how to bring a show back without making it feel superfluous. Superfluous. Like, that to me fits right in. It doesn't step on the toes of anything, and it's still funny as fuck, and the creators... I'm still upset that their show on HBO Max got nuked. Because, Close Enough... Was it Close Enough? Is that what it's called? By, J.G. Quintel? It was basically a regular show, but for adults, and it was so fucking funny. Like, I don't think I've laughed as hard as I have at like, many other things. It is one of a kind. It's very, very regular show humor, but also it is its own thing. Its own beast, and it's like... I guess it's more... I don't want to say more realistic, obviously, because it's like regular show in some regard, but it's a more realistic premise. It's like, it's about a couple raising their daughter. And, you know, they're pretty young, so they're trying to, like, navigate the hurdles of being young parents. And it's just so fucking funny. That show made me cry laughing. Close Enough Series 4 was apparently being written, but scrapped. I didn't realize they had 3 seasons. I thought it got scrapped after 2 of them. Okay, that's interesting. I'll have to actually go back and see if I can find season 3 somewhere. Honestly, I'd watch the whole thing again, because that show is so good. Alright. Yeah, no, of course. Regular show is pretty adult anyway with some of its humor, but Close Enough had the grounds to be like, this is an adult comedy. Like, an adult comedy with some very juvenile funny stuff here and there, too. Oh, snap. Oh. Hell yeah, Doritos! Oh. Hooray! Happy birthday! What is that? Shriveled seed. Gross. You like the Donkey Kong... The Donkey Kong arcade cheater is still mad that regular show made a parody of him. Fuck yeah, dude. Sucks to suck. Can you imagine cheating at something, getting found out, and being mad that someone makes fun of you for it? Maybe don't be a cheater. Maybe don't be a dumb bitch, I don't know. Might be hard to find. I'm sure that someone's archived it somewhere, just because HBO wrote it off as a tax thing. Thankfully, doesn't mean that it's going to be gone forever, because really, once something is on the internet for any amount of time, it will be around. And there's not really a whole lot they can do about it. And there will be no qualms with pirating it, because fuck those guys for destroying his legacy. Grand Sappy? You doing alright? Wake up! Grand Sappy, wake up! Wow, that's a lot of confetti, jeez. Well, these mountains are big. Really big. Maybe we should just keep going further. Oh, sorry, I didn't see the exit here.
Oh yeah! This is happening!
Are you tired of piles of owls constantly blocking your driveway? Well, you gotta get OWL Trowel.
Owl Trowel. Hell yeah, thanks again, dude. I really appreciate it. Is that a Gravity Falls thing? Or is it from something else? I've seen... If it's from Close Enough, I'm gonna feel so dumb. But I haven't seen that in a while, either. I remember certain scenes, like... the one that always comes back to me is, I mean, among some of the others, but the one that comes back to me most is the one where they play Turn Down for What, while they're just doing a bunch of, like, really mundane, like, adult tasks, like doing taxes and going to the supermarket and shit. Like, they're all excited because, like, I think one of their friends is babysitting the kid for a bit, and they're like, you know what that means, and, you know, you think it's gonna be, like, you know, like, they're gonna go bone or whatever, but it's like, we get to do adult stuff! And they just... The show's just so good at portraying... It's like regular show. It's like anything mundane, they portray it in such a good, funny way. Grunkle Stunkle wins the Funkle Bunkle. Sure did. I haven't seen Gravity Falls in a while, either. I watched that back, like, when I was back in college. Does it feel like we're not really getting anywhere? Sometimes when the folding gets tough, I like to take a break to clear my head. You know, just sit down somewhere nice and flat with perfect lighting, like on that tree stump. One of many chill-out spots. Hey, who's there? Actually, that's not the voice we get. Grand Sappy. You can't sit on old Grand Sappy's head, mister. That's right, he's the elder of this forest. Show him some respect. He's got twigs older than you. You love that video that's a pterodactyl. Why did I just read that with the P? That's weird. A pterodactyl kidnapping the pig and Stan fights back and somehow edited Super Metroid audio onto it. Save the baby! Save the baby! Sure, those local villagers might have cut him up a few times, but he's still our man. Our man, Grand Sappy.
Oh, yes, yes. Thank you, darlings. Bless your bark. You, young man, go back and tell your flat paper friends what a state I'm in. I've hardly the hardwoods to speak, let alone learn you some manners.
That's right. Tell him, Grand Sappy. No toads allowed! Fuck yeah. Pterodactyl. It's like a little dog that flies. Old Grandsappy here hasn't been the same since they cut him down. That's why he's mad at y'all. Flat paper... punctuation is so difficult today, I have no idea why. That's why he's so mad at y'all. Flat paper folks cutting down good trees in their prime? Shame on you! Oh, and by the way, we talk one after the other in case you were worrying. Yeah, that's just how it works. So now that you're here, you better get comfy, because you're gonna be here forever! Forever? I think that means a really long time, and I can't deal with that. Oh, Mr. Grandsappy, we're not with those flat paper people who did this to you. And actually, I'm not even flat paper at all, I'm origami.
Oh, origami, you say? My eyes aren't what they used to be. Well, if what you say is true, then perhaps you may be of some assistance to me. If you can find a way to restore my energy, I may just let you two leave this place.
You know, and when I looked over and saw that question, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Now I kind of understand what you mean. Is procreation in this universe chopping down trees? God, I hope not. God, that's the worst. Like, we've already talked about how body horror is in this series, where, like, they cut people up and they, you know, like, hole punch their faces out and shit. That is a topic that I've never wanted to broach with this franchise, I don't think. But why would they cut down such a massive tree if they weren't trying to make more toads? The tree back there literally said no toads allowed. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe Peach needs trees to make more toads. If true, they are a real fucking parasitic fungus. That's how it works. Oh, that's so wonderfully generous of you, truly. I only wish we knew how to restore your energy. Anyway, we're in a hurry ourselves, so we'll do our best to help. Well, I guess if you're gonna help Grandsappy, we'll let you wander around a bit. Oh, it's pouring rain. That's nice for my walks I have to do later. Alright. You know what? I think that means I don't actually have to walk the dogs. They will just go out in the backyard. This will work. This works to my advantage. Let's see. Apparently Close Enough is dangerously close to Lost Media, but certain sites do have it. I'm wondering if you could find it on the VR chat, like, movie website thing. Like all those places you go to VR chat and you just watch movies and shit. They have everything, usually. There you go, child. Now you can be on your merry way along the mountain. Just don't go wandering off too far. You gotta find us something called the Soul Seed. They say that's the only thing that can help old Grandsappy get his energy back. Good luck! Mushrooms eat trees. No, that's what I'm saying. The fungi will, you know, they decompose. That's their job. They're decomposers. And yeah, no, I don't want to think about that ever. I would rather be dead than think of that, I think. I don't like that tree follows me.
Mustache alert! What does he even want? Is he headed for the spring?
Seems healthy enough. Look at him jump! Is he trying to help Grandsappy? Actually, I think I remember what happens after this, right? I'm gonna need a lot of confetti for later. Oh! OG Pokemon rewatch? Hell yeah. Dude, that series is so good. God, this is such a good song. The music of this game is insane. Really good, of course. Need to get back to Indigo League. I think I got halfway through, then Superman happened. I'm sorry I did that to you. See, Dave and I, and our friend Sin, and Frank sometimes have been watching My Adventures with Superman. I already saw the first 2 seasons back when I started showing it to them. But, my god, is that show so goddamn good. It has to be the best Superman thing that has ever happened. Top 5 animated shows, it's tough. I don't know. There's a lot. Like, Code Lyoko's up there, and that's coming back. Thank the freaking gosh. Love that. Code Lyoko Season 5 for real instead of that Code Lyoko Evolution bullshit. Code Lyoko might be... It's probably at least number 2, if it's not number 1. It's tough. There's a lot of cartoons out there that are really good. I can't even think about everything, to be honest. There's so many. Let's see, maybe I'll probably just chime in with random things every so often if I think of another one. I mean, Gravity Falls is great. I don't know if it's one of my favorites of all time, despite the fact that I liked it a lot. I've never been back to it. Ever since I finished it, I was kind of done. I was like, yep, okay, cool. I mean, you know, I think My Adventures of Superman might be pretty up there, too. That could be, like, a current favorite. I guess I could say Invincible. But I don't know, I kind of go back and forth with certain things like that, and I'm not loving that they're making Debbie... It seems like we're gonna have Debbie go through the we're gonna forgive Omni-Man arc, which... In the comic, there was no arc for her. She really didn't do any of the stuff she did in the movie, sorry, in the show. And she just accepts Nolan. Like, as soon as he comes back, basically, it's really bad. At least to show Debbie... is trying to keep space between them. You know, by the end of season 4? Is it 4 that we watched? I can't remember. Season 4, I think. But I would much rather her just be like, no. Like we can be... Like, cordial. Like, we can be okay in the same room together after a while. But I do not think that they should be forcing those two characters back together no matter how much Nolan wants to change. It just, it doesn't feel right with everything that happened between them and with the planet and everything. I've not seen the older Superman cartoon. That is stuff I want to see. I want to see, like, the older Justice League stuff. I want to see the older Superman and Batman cartoons. I would really, really like to see Batman Beyond. Because every time I see a clip of that, it's always cool. And Terry McGinnis is a fucking awesome name, I'm gonna be honest. Terry McGinnis, are you kidding me? Like, that's one of the coolest names I've ever heard. It's too bad he's gotta hide it from people, because he's, you know, Batman. There also, I know there's been talks of, they might be doing a My Adventures with the Green Lantern show, and eventually might be a My Adventures with Batman, something like that. Just fleshing out that world, I think, is a great idea as well, so I would definitely watch more cartoons in that world. I would love to see their take on Batman, honestly. Because, like, in things like the CW, Arrowverse, we had so many good characters, but they were not allowed to use certain figures like Batman. They were allowed to use Superman, which is funny. I don't know why Superman gets... I won't say the short end of the stick, usually. I feel like people are a lot more likely to be able to use Superman than they can to use Batman. And I don't remember if that was because someone else had the rights to live-action Batman TV something. I don't know, it's strange. Rights holders are fucking stupid about that shit. The lead of Adventures with Green Lantern show is going to be in season... Oh, that's right. Yeah, they're gonna introduce the main character of My Adventures with Green Lantern, and then they're gonna be in their own show later. Hal or John or both. That's the thing, I don't know that much about Green Lanterns. The most experience I have with them, like, Hal Jordan is the name that comes to mind first. But I've seen so many other Lanterns that I like more. I mean, Guy Gardner in the new movie is really funny. He's awesome. I have not read any of Absolute Batman, no. Sorry. ABC has rights to the 1960s Batman show, which locks up Batman TV. It doesn't actually still, does it? Which is Disney? Oh, boy. Disney should not own Batman. In any capacity. Batman Beyond's animation's really what got you hooked. Yeah, I like, again, a lot of what I've seen. And just some of the... Oh, isn't there... I actually don't know if it's a Batman Beyond thing, or if it's a Static Shock thing, but I saw a clip on YouTube of Static Shock meeting Batman Beyond and, like, the older... I say Batman Beyond, like he's the guy. Meeting Terry and Bruce. I would love to know about that, because that's just a fun crossover. I think I would really like to watch Static Shock again as well. 'Cause I watched that a lot as a kid, and, like, that show really hit me. I like that show a lot. Ben 10? Oh my goodness gracious. As soon as I saw Ben 10 when I was a little kid, I was like, gosh, I wish I was him. I wish I had that Omnitrix. And I still think that to this day. I still wish I had that. That'd be very cool to have. But I'm glad that Ben 10 has endured all this time, and the new comic book is actually very cool. It's kind of like, you just brought up Absolute Batman. I believe some of the influence was like, we're trying to make a comic version of Ben 10, but we're almost like, I don't think it's explicitly meant to be like the Absolute Universe, but I believe it's meant to be more gritty, because there are like a lot more things in there, like, in issue 2, Ben is morphing between aliens. He can't stop it from doing it, and he looks like he's so scared, and he looks like he's in pain, and like all of the aliens are like melding together, and you see his face as a human like popping out at one point, like this terrifying chimera, and he's just crying and screaming, and it's like, oh my god, where has this been my whole life? Like Ben 10 with crazy horror elements? Yes. Like, absolutely yes. You want to watch all the way? I would absolutely watch Ben 10. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I would go through every single show. And I really don't know if I would do the remake. Or the reboot, because the tone is just so crazy different, but I would at least do original series up through Omniverse, probably, if you wanted to. And then maybe I would give the reboot a shot at least, I guess, but I'm just not as inherently interested, because they've, like, it looks like Teen Titans Go to me now. Avoid the reboot. I have to be honest, some of the reboot is interesting. Like, the very end of the reboot has a really cool multiverse Ben 10 thing where they bring back all the other Bens, and, like, there's a lot of fun fan service, and probably not a whole lot of substance, but, like, I think that's interesting. It's called Alien Extinction, which I think is a fucking awesome name. But, one of Ben's transformations is a dog without eyes, so exploring the body horror aspect is genius. That is true. Wild Mutt is a sightless creature. Oh dear. Grand Sappy, are you okay? I can't look. Poor thing. He's a shell of himself. Hollowed out like some woodshop project gone wrong. I can't believe those horrible things ganged up on old Grand Sappy and did this to him. They deserve to be chipped. What, so we can find them later? Season 1's isn't great, and it sort of flip-flops between good to mediocre through the rest of it. The reboot? Okay. Yeah, no, that works, Dave. I mean, it'll take a while to get through all that anyway. Like, the main series is old. It's got a lot of episodes. Then you have Alien Force, which I think is a really cool way to pivot from that story. I like they give him new aliens. They bring Kevin back as a hero. I think that's what's kind of got me about the reboot, too, is that they just went for Kevin. They completely changed Kevin into, like, a completely different force. He has his own Omnitrix and stuff that he just built in his garage, and it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? He built that in his garage. He built the most powerful device in the fucking known universe in his garage as, like, a 12-year-old? Or a 10-year-old, I suppose. Yeah. I mean, I can't write off the reboot entirely, though, because I have seen clips and things that I thought were funny, so... I will say, though, I was praising the comic book. The art in the comic book is a little... Like, I don't love the art most of the time, but it's not bad. So how does Mario become the Origami King? He basically has to fold 1,000 paper cranes, and by the end of it, he is the Lord and Savior. They did explain that? Okay, I apologize. I have not seen the reboot, obviously. I've only seen what people have said about it, and people were very upset that Kevin built an Omnitrix in his garage. I don't know how you do that without the code on stream, or, like, any of Asmith's technical know-how, but he kind of is. He's like, Kevin turns into, like, a little Jimmy Neutron to build that shit, I guess.
Huh? What happened? Felt like some rapscallion was whittling me down again. Did I just dream it? I suppose that's just the memory going downhill. Oh, nuts.
Grand Sappy's back, y'all! Let's see. Mustache? Check. Mustache? Check. Creepy eyebrows? Check. It's Grand Sappy again, alright. Vilgax, who had the knowledge of how to make the Antitrix, beamed all that knowledge into Kevin's brain while he was sleeping. I'm just gonna be real, I still don't understand why he would be able to do anything about that. Like, you could beam the plans to build a car into my head at night, and that doesn't mean I'm gonna be able to do it. Like, YouTube tutorials. Let's see. Well, he's not hollow anymore, but it does seem like he could still be more energetic somehow. Alright, you guys ready for a fun musical number that I don't remember if I'm gonna have to sing or not? I don't think there's any lyrics to this. Here you go, Grand Savvy. Is it working? How do you feel?
It's doing something. Watch out now.
I didn't realize they were supposed to have a southern accent until only a little bit ago. I think the y'all should have been my cue to do that, but I completely didn't notice. Oh. I wasn't ready. Well, hold on.
I'm feeling big and burly, and it must have shortly been you. Sappy, keep on singing like the good old...
Okay, I don't know the song. Whatever. Here I go. He's been caramelized.
He can't do anything about it.
Holy shit. Now that is a great Deku tree. Oh wow, I wasn't expecting that. Looking good, Grand Sappy. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about.
That little seed was all it took. Tightened up my timbers and put the funk back in my trunk.
I'm young again.
I see no need to keep you all waiting any longer. Unless you want to run through that song and dance again. Shrubs, open my main mustache. Open this for my main mustache and his little lady here. He doesn't have a stash. He's gonna have to regrow it probably because he's young again. Great, now we can keep making our way to Peach's castle. Let's get a move on, Mario. I'm still pretty worried about your green family. Bye for now, Grand Sappy. I'm glad you're not dead. I hate it when I get caramelized. Me when I'm an onion, and it's my only purpose. Hiya! Hiya? Okay. Daisy, keep moving. Get out of the way. You can't stand there right now. I'm sorry. You should understand this by now, how I push you out of the way every time you stand there. I don't understand. This cat has less brain cells than me. I didn't think that was possible. I should say that to everyone. Glad you're not dead. I mean, it's a good sentiment. There you go. Good girl. That's a great place to lay down. Good job. Good girl. Good girl. Jay, I like the complete random nature of that comment from Hugh Neutron. Oh, well, Jimmy, when I was your age, I sat on a banana and, well, it changed my life. Hugh! It's not what I was talking about. So what do the writers mean by this? Mr. Krabs! Gromit, we took a wrong turn and just hit Zavok, Gromit. Sorry, I can't do a Wallace impression right now. My impressions seem to leave me occasionally. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I'm totally on top of these. Other times, they're not in my brain. I do not have access to them. It's like a paywall after it gets too late in the day. That was a very crazy line too, Fast. I forgot about that. Uh-oh, what's that? That disgusting little creepy thing. Some kind of face, head, hat, shrub thing? I got a bad feeling. I'm a toad! Wait, that's what a toad looks like? Wow, I was way off.
That's because my face is all folded up! Please help me!
Shut up, Toad.
That's marginally better. Now I just need some flattening out, I think.
If the Deadly Six return, how do you think they'll fare if they've given their IDW personalities? I don't... See, okay, the problem with the Deadly Six is that there's 6 of them. So if they put them in anything, you need to split time between 6 extra characters. The reason I think they didn't have any personalities or like anything beside being a trope in the original game, and for most of their other appearances, is because There are 6 of them, and they did not want to write 6 unique characters. It's kind of like the Koopalings. Yo, Pup, how's it going, dude? Well, that's... Sorry to hear that. Well, I don't know if that affected... I don't know how that affected you, but I hope that you're alright, Don. Let's see. What was I saying? Completely lost what I was thinking about. Fuck. Oh, I totally forgot Toy Story 5 was coming out. How was that? I saw an article right before I started the stream about, it was like an angry article that was like, Disney is the last company that should be lecturing people about screen time in Toy Story 5. And I kind of agree with that, I guess. Alright.
Most of us just got folded before we could even ask what was going on. What do they have against us? It's not fair. We have rights. This is abuse. I just got re-traumatized by thinking about it.
It was great. Very different to the other 4, but it's so... But to its strength. Oh, that's fun. Good to know. I didn't love Toy Story 4. I don't remember a whole lot about it, to be honest. Alright, so there's a new gimmick. We get audience members by saving them. So one thing this mod does is, normally in Origami King, you're saving only Toads because Nintendo fucking sucks. But in this mod, since everyone in this kingdom, in this whole world right now, is kind of in danger because of the origami thing, you are saving Koopas, you're saving Goombas, you'll be saving Shy Guys, a whole manner of being in this place. We have a lot of people in our audience by the end of the game, which I think is very fun. Woody and Buzz not being the main characters is much more of a departure than the trailers made it look. I didn't know they weren't the main characters. That's interesting. Oh, really? So you think the whole series 10 out of 10? I'll have to give 4 another shot, because I do remember liking 1, 2, and 3, like 10 out of 10 easily, yeah. I would have to watch it again. I don't know, like, the ending of Toy Story 4 fucked me up. Like, I didn't like Buzz and Woody splitting up like that, especially because they were going to make more movies anyway. And, like, it feels weird that Woody would ever find his way back to, like, these guys after he goes a completely separate direction. Like, that makes... Like, that, to me, feels like a Deus Ex Machina type thing. It's like, yeah, of course they find their way back together, because they're, you know, we are Toy Story together. Like, all of us together, we are the Toy Story. It is our story. But, it's interesting that they're not the main characters. Who is the main character? Jesse the Bullseye, okay. That's cool. I guess they haven't ever really... They haven't had a spotlight since Toy Story 2, really. They've just kind of been side characters. Oh, hey, man. Bonnie moves. Bonnie moves and that's it. Woody will never find them again. Exactly. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like Woody can call them on the phone. Unless they have some kind of phone device that they can use. I don't know. Thanks, Mario! I've been in there for a long time. And you know what tents don't have, right? Bathrooms. I don't want to think about you shitting, dude. You didn't have to say that. You think 5 primed the franchise for more, which is good, because you don't think you can end the franchise 3 times. That was my biggest worry with Toy Story 5, that they were going to do another ending. Because clearly they don't want the thing to end. And I really don't understand if the last 2 times they really believed. I could believe that Toy Story 3, they thought that would be the last one. I could believe that. It's weird to me that they would then make Toy Story 4 and make another ending. Because why, at that point, would you not expect to make more if they keep making you? Or if they keep wanting to, I suppose. Oh, I love stealing from these people. They're not even here to stop me. You know what, I'm just remembering now, the last time I played this, I was playing it on my own, and I made it to the tower where the colored pencils boss fight is. Never made it past that point, so I'm hoping I can make it past that this time when I play. Hello. Goodbye. I think when people say Toy Story 3 was the perfect ending, you disagree. It's got a great ending. That doesn't mean it has to be the end. It didn't have to be the end, but they damn well made it seem like it was. That's the only reason I felt like it was weird they did another one. Because, like, the ending of that movie is so... It's so poetic. Like, right down to, like, the... Like Safe Trails, partner. Like, it's just, it's so sweet that, like, this is his childhood toy wishing him, like, the best he can. Can I hit these guys with a hammer? I don't know if this is gonna work. They're set up like they're hammer jumps, so I don't know. Alright. So I need a flying hammer. I think maybe that is just what it is. I guess it's like the finality of Toy Story 3, and then Toy Story 4 being like, hey, we're gonna do it again! And end it again. I guess it rubs me the wrong way a little bit, just because it's like, hey, we can't just keep doing this. You can't just keep milking emotional reactions because you say it's the end. Daisy, get out of here. Stop it. This cat is ridiculous, dude. She will sit directly in front of my face, so I can't see anything. Toy Story 6, Woody gets milked? God, I hope not. But I guess if you can milk an almond, you can probably milk, like, a Woody. You know what? Let me rephrase that, because that terminology. Daisy, get out of the way or sit with me. Get out of the way! Get out of here! Go! You are fucking ridiculous. It's worse with 4 because it was even more definitive than 3. I suppose so. Like, I guess in 3 you could say, like, there are more stories you could tell with them getting a new kid. That is absolutely true. And, like, the shorts they made afterwards, I felt like were a really nice way to catch up with that. It didn't feel like they were stepping on the ending of that at all. I guess, I don't know, like, did they re-examine it? They were like, nah, you know what? There's probably a better ending for Woody, even though this is all he's ever wanted. You know. Here you go, Daisy. Here you go. Girl. She's only recently started doing this, too. Like, she likes to sit directly in front of the computer monitor that I'm specifically using. I think 3 has a... I think 3 has a bit more... sorry, 4... Not 3. 3's ending is very impactful for... You know, I would say, like, Woody and Buzz and stuff, and, you know, that gang. Because I feel like they're moving past something that they thought that was going to be their only thing. I guess with toys, their worry was that they're going to get thrown away instead of passed along to someone else. So it's very sweet when they finally get that ending, to be with someone else and sort of repeat the cycle and keep bringing happiness. In 4, it feels a lot more personal of an ending, because they like, they don't break up, that's not the terminology, but, you know, like, the gang splits a bit. And that feels a lot more human to me. Like, you can point to times in your life when you had to go separate ways from people and stuff like that. So, like, I can totally get why that ending would affect people more. And hell, I mean, it did me. Like, that's the only thing I really remember from Toy Story 4. Like, that that Woody and Buzz are no longer chilling out together and Woody's off doing his own thing. Like, it made me very... Not... I guess I was a little sad. Because it was like, damn, it's like end of an era. But I guess Woody found other things he wanted to do. He had more important stuff to take care of. Daisy wants to read the chat about Toy Story. There you go. She's up there sitting on her nice perch. Perfect. Toy Story 1 to 3, Woody lives selflessly. He lives purely to serve, and Toy Story 4, his decision to let Bonnie go and stay with Bo is great. It is. It is. It's... I'd have to watch it again. Because, like, it was weird to me that he would do that, I guess, by the end of that film. Like, I was confused as to how he changed his mind that much after just meeting Bo Peep again for, like, a day. I guess, I mean, she's really different, too. And that was kind of the thing that felt a little weird about, because I was like, this is not even the same character anymore. But she wasn't really a character to begin with. Like, she really was just like a... Wait, was that the point, though? Is it a point that she was, like, really in the background and, like, very delicate because she's a porcelain doll? And I guess the fact that she gets sold and has to go out on her own, she learns a bunch of stuff, and maybe... You know what, maybe I do like that. A porcelain doll becoming a badass. That's kind of cool, I guess. Woody and Buzz get divorced in Toy Story 4. Kinda, yeah. The film about living with purpose. Learning to live with purpose. After your purpose is already fulfilled. Shit, that would probably hit really hard for me. Right now. I, too, am struggling to find purpose. Aside from work until I die, of course. Work and make money so I can just barely squeak by. So, you seen Toy Story 5 yet? 5. Seen Toy Story 5? Hey, Real Phoenix Blast. Welcome, welcome. Toy Story 5 is about loneliness and rejection. Paper Mario Refolded. There's a whole list of things in the description you can check out. I just don't want to say it every time. Excuse me. Alright, fellas. The puzzles aren't making me feel stupid yet, but we're gonna get there. I don't know if I want to open the Shrek can of worms right now. There were parts of that trailer that I was like, okay, alright. Like, it looks like there's some, you know, like, old Shrek action in here, like, we're not... I don't know, going to a place called Further Away, or whatever it is kind of funny. Like, I think that's a funny joke, I guess. But some of the humor in that trailer, I was just like, oh no. Like, who's writing this? Are they stuck in, like, 2010? Like, what the fuck are they doing? No, the animation's fine. I didn't think the animation was bad. I think it's a little... It's different, obviously, and I think Shrek looks... Like, to me, he looks older, which makes sense, because he's a lot older now. I do think... I don't know, I mean, that's not my problem. My problem was that, like, I'm kind of concerned about the humor they're gonna shove into it, because, like, some of the jokes or some of the stuff they had going, I was like, oh my god. Like, that would have been out of date if they put it in Shrek 4. You know, like... specifically the twerking Gingy thing. I'm like, have we really gone back to twerking jokes now? Like, what year is it? Are we doing this? He looked at his sons look like an IRL Twitch streamer. Insult. I think it was Victor. Did Victor McKnight post it? I think it was Victor posted it on Twitter or Blue Sky or something. He said that one of Shrek's sons kind of has the same haircut that Kane Parsons has. And then he posted a picture where he, like, hue shifted Kane Parson to be green. I don't know, that made me laugh. We used to be trees, but don't feel bad for us. We'll turn into ashes and grow again. That's actually kind of horrifying. Yeah. You know, cicada. Toy Story, I played the demo of Kingdom Hearts 3, and you never played it before, but you noticed that Buzz and Woody's roles have swapped, and you don't really like it. Like, in terms of how they... Like, maybe, like, Buzz is more in charge, like, he's, like, the one who steps up or whatever. I don't actually remember that off the top of my head, because Kingdom Hearts 3... I played it a very long time ago, and the only thing I remember of the Toy Story level is Woody's godly roast of young Xehanort. It's just, it's not something you expect. It's not something you expect Woody to eviscerate Organization 13. Kane Parsons has been cursed by an evil fairy. He is now an ogre. Kane, no! Oh, geez, sorry you're all, like, bad like that, all crusty. Oops. One day I'll burn! We must burn! That's crazy. That's some crazy dialogue for living logs. That scene with Woody is the best scene in any Kingdom Hearts game ever. I'm just gonna say it. That and Kingdom Hearts 3 and the Monsters Inc. zone. The Monsters Inc. world has a really funny cutscene as well. But, I won't spoil that if people haven't seen it. Wait a minute. Oh, those have helmets. I thought this was a spike. Alright, hold on. Is that just gonna do less damage? 0, in fact. Okay. Woody is trusting Sora, Buzz is the one who's skeptical. You think it'd be reversed? It could be. I mean, I'm sure there were times where, I mean, after the first movie, Woody gets a little bit less, like, bitchy about stuff, right? I mean, he does almost leave people because he wants to be part of, like a fun gaming posse with Woody's Roundup or whatever, but... I don't know. I mean, I could see Buzz being... Well, I guess Buzz being paranoid about something harkens back to him in his earliest appearances, because, like, when he was first there, he was all like, there's no signs of intelligent life form on this planet. You know, can't find anything interesting, like, all that shit, you know, like, maybe that's what they were going for? I don't know. Because we don't actually know what time frame that version of Toy Story is working with. I don't think there's anything to make it specifically Toy Story 1, 2, 3, or 4. I mean, it's definitely not 3. If it's 3, it would have had to have been very early on, because they're still in Andy's room. No, you know what? They talk about Andy like he's their kid still, so it has to be either between 1 and 2 or between 2 and 3. Which would mean nobody should be that paranoid, but I guess I can say, like, if you were a toy, right? If you're Buzz Lightyear and you know you're a toy, and these random 3 guys show up all of a sudden after a bunch of weird shit's been happening, I'd probably be nervous too. Because, like, half of their friends go missing, Andy's missing, and then these 3 guys show up, I'd be like, hey, like, are you the Grim Reaper? Like, what's going on? No, Toad, go away. Fun fact, I haven't done this, but you can destroy these speakers. Stop the music from playing. I don't know why you'd want to, but it's a thing you can do. The Grim Toyer. The Toy Grim Reaper. Do you think the Toy Grim Reaper thinks that they're the real Grim Reaper? And they would have to go through the same arc that Buzz does? I got bored, so I bloomed. Can you bloom? I mean, can you blame me? Yes, we call diegetic music.
Thanks for saving me from that wooden pile, but these creases are so deep. Will I ever go back to normal?
Probably not. You're gonna be like that forever, sorry. You really that shocked? You've never seen an invisible block before? That's my beat. Toad's gigantic ass head was blocking that. Yeah. Alright, that's a lot of confetti I just wasted. Run, Mario, run! Can't lose those coins, we only have 10 million of them already! Any more purpose to being back here? Not sure. I'm not sure why Buzz has to realize that he's a toy, but there are plenty of other theories about that. I can't remember if Alex Bale... Was that his name? I can't remember if Alex Bale made a theory about Toy Story that I sort of thought was cool. What did he say? Can I help you? The toad who lives here isn't home right now, and actually he's been gone for kind of a long time. Huh. I wonder which toad that is. Oh, wait a minute. I think one of these fence posts is a toad. If I remember correctly. Maybe that's down the line more. But Buzz having to realize he's a toy... I don't know if it has something to do with, like, maybe the first time he's turned on, like when the batteries get added to him or whatever, or... Like, I think maybe it's a factory settings thing, because don't they factory reset Buzz by mistake in 3, and he's like, who goes there? I'm Space Ranger, Star Command, and then he becomes Spanish mode or whatever. It seems like... Oh, no, sorry. He just becomes Spanish mode, I think, when they reset him. But when he resets, he's the exact same as he used to be. Like, he's using his laser gun. He's, like, Kind of like going around people being nervous about shit and like... It must be something about that, like when they're first become conscious. They probably just had to figure that shit out, I guess. Simpsons and Zootopia in Kingdom Hearts 4. Simpsons would be really fucking funny for Kingdom Hearts. I would really think that'd be great. Can you imagine just like an ugly Sora Simpsons character? That'd be so great. Family Guy KH4 would be very funny as well. Could you imagine if you go to Star Wars and Quahog, Rhode Island in Kingdom Hearts 4? Wow, we're landing in Quahog, Rhode Island. That's not even a real place, Donald. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like a setup for a cutaway gag. It's just like the time we... Actually, Sora's never done anything mundane, so... In the Latin American version... Fuck. I keep, like, jumping the gun with my reading today. I'm not sure why. In the Latin American Spanish dub of Toy Story 3, Buzz starts speaking Spain Spanish instead of Latin American Spanish. That's really interesting. I like that there's so many different kinds of Spanish, different forms of it that, you know, something like that can happen. And it's still like he's speaking Spanish, but it's different. It's very fun. Or like the different dialects of, what was I thinking? All languages have different dialects. That's what I mean, I guess. Homer Simpson going up against Organization 13 would be amazing. Could you imagine if Homer Simpson became a nobody? His name is like, Zomer. It's like still sounds like Homer, but wow, Zomer, you gotta activate that corridor of darkness. And he goes, corridor of darkness. Dark nut. No more donuts, only dark nut. Domer. Where'd the D come from? They only add the X. Zahomer.
Fresh paper alert. Let's fold him up.
I gotta save those Goombas. This kind of reminds me, though, the Organization 13 Homer. It reminds me of back when Kingdom Hearts 3 was first released. Because I posted a thing on Twitter saying... I was like, I can't believe that in Toy Story 3... I can't believe in Kingdom Hearts 3, Buzz gets recruited to Organization 13 and he starts going by Buzz Darkyear. And my friend Maxie was here earlier in the stream, drew that. Go get him, Gonzalez! That has to be a modded line, right? No way that's not modded. They would never reference earlier Paper Marios like that. They would never do that. But yeah, Buzz Darkyear was a very funny concept. Alright, now things get 100% more complicated. Yeah, I like how happy Mario is to kill these guys. Olivia says one time, yeah, you know, once they're folded like that, they can't be saved, Mario. You gotta kill them. And Mario's like, yes, I love killing these guys, yes! Buzz with the belt in Toy Story 2. I forgot we had like a chaotic neutral Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story 2. It's very funny. Oh shit, I should have done that the opposite way. Cause I could hit those guys with the hammer instead. Whoops. Alright, well, we're gonna take damage because I wasn't thinking. Bop, bop. In Paper Mario Sticker Star, they've referenced 1,000-Year Door in a junkyard area. I will take offense to this for everyone. It sounds like something I should be offended by. Not to mention the whole thing where Miyamoto... The legend is, Miyamoto visited Intelligent Systems and said, hey, that's too much like 1,000-Year Door, make it different. To which, if true, like, I will throw up all over the place. Like, holy shit. Can you imagine? Oh, you know, that's too much like one of the best fucking games we've ever made. Make it different. What? Are you crazy? Like, what are you talking about? Looks like we're gonna have to kill these guys, Mario. Yeah, let's go! What was he? Chain smoking cigarettes wouldn't make you make that much of a dumb decision. He had to be chain smoking, like, I don't know, like bad idea juice or something.
We're saved! What were those Goombas doing, kidnapping us? And where were they taking us? Oh, were they even Goombas? They were folded in a really off-putting way. Saved by Mario. How embarrassing. Makes me want to rethink some things. But you did stop those weird guys, and there could have been even more up ahead. Maybe we should put aside our differences and call a truce, you know? Today for me, tomorrow for me, I mean for you. Alright guys, let's fight folds with stacks. Move out!
Can you smoke the bone-hurting juice? All I gotta do is fall down for that. I did. I fell down the other day. Yesterday, and destroyed my phone. Unfortunately, the first time I've ever broken my phone screen to any, like, large degree. But I was walking... Well, I wasn't walking the dog, but so I had a dog on a leash. Usually the two dogs in that household go outside and they don't need a leash. But one of them is very nervous. He didn't like coming outside to play, so I put him on the leash and then he was fine to run around. But I was holding the leash at one point, and then he got excited and tried to run for the ball and did not realize that I was attached to him via the leash. So he pulled me backwards when I was not ready for it. And, like, I literally threw my phone in the air. Because, you know, I was surprised. Like, I tossed it because it was in my hand, and it landed on the street, face down. So you can guess how that happened. And then I landed on my left ass, and kind of just bruised my pelvis region a little bit. Oh. Shit, look. It's Rolf's badge shop from TTYD and PM64. Oh, actually, he wasn't in TTYD. Never mind. Sounds like a skill issue on your part. Yeah, I mean, I went to Verizon. Here's one nice thing. I went to Verizon, talked to some of the people that were there, and, I don't know if they were, like, pitying me, or, like, literally, they said at one point, like, you know, you can just have this screen protector, because it's old, your phone is really old, we don't have one for that phone specifically, so it's not even gonna fit your phone, but, like, I'll give you this one if you come back here and do the phone upgrade with me when you get a new phone. And I was like, you know what, that is perfectly acceptable. That is completely okay, I will do that. So for now, I at least can use my phone without worrying about, like, slicing my finger open, but you know how it is. Yeah, no, it happens. I mean, I can get a phone upgrade. It's been a long time since I've gotten a new phone, because I just simply didn't really care about getting a new one. Like, my phone worked fine. The only thing that's a problem at this point is the battery life, and now the screen. But, you know, probably next week when I'm less busy, I'm probably just gonna go swap out and get a new phone, because we have, like, an upgrade plan that happens... I think it's, like, every 2 years or something, maybe 3 years, you can upgrade your phone. I don't know, I gotta talk to my brother about it again. But he wants me to get an iPhone, and I don't know. I've had Android for a while. At this point, I don't really care what my phone is for the most part, because I'm not really doing anything aside from watching videos, calling, and texting, for the most part. But, you know. You hate planned obsolescence? I mean, I've been fighting with this phone for a while, and it's been okay. It's just the battery is the thing that bothered me. If the battery was still working properly, I wouldn't need to get a new phone at all. No, I'm with you. It's just everyone else, and especially my brother, my sister, who are on, like, the same phone line. What? My magical shrinking hammer. It's like what you do to Link in Ocarina of Time when you want him to go back in time. Just, yeah! Child Link. I assume these guys just don't have sprites for being crumpled, so they just shrink. iPhones are for nerds, though, and you're not a nerd, right? I don't know, have you seen me? Have you listened to anything I've said ever? Well, there isn't an Organization 6. There's an Organization 13, and they usually have 13 to 14 members. It's so fucking goofy that as soon as you get to like, really know Organization 13, they start having 14 people in it. Fucking love Kingdom Hearts. Oh, look at that big hollow spot over there. That means my brother might have been here already. And I'm sure he's up to no good. Oh, hold on, there's someone here. Is that Merlin's house? Are my eyes playing tricks on me, or is that creature way, way too big to be real? It's not like any origami I've ever seen before. And what exactly is it doing to that house? It's eating it? Ew, it's eating the house! Oh, I can't imagine how yucky it must taste. These macho paper things must be the source of those holes we've been seeing everywhere. Ugh! Wait, look at that thing's back! That's the seal of my brother's face! That might mean my brother's powering it somehow. If that's the case, that seal could be the kind of weak point. Maybe if you hit the seal, it'll get weaker somehow, and then you could take it down. This is one complaint you have with the mod. In the beginning, there's a lot of NPCs added, even though the town is supposed to be abandoned. I can sort of see that. Yeah, no, I could imagine that being kind of weird. I wonder if that's because maybe... Like, I believe this game does the thing where, over time, this hub world will have different... Like, it probably loads a different version of the hub world over time as you rescue people, right? So, I imagine this abandoned version of the hub world must be shared with one of the early versions of it. So, like, after we get things back to somewhat normal. That's probably why there's still guys walking around. That's probably a limitation on the game's part, if I had to guess. The holes in the world have metal prongs under them. That means everything is set up sort of like paper mache anyway. Just kind of weird that the paper macho enemies are the ones that are the aliens here, so to speak. But also, fun fact, paper mache, of course we know, these paper macho enemies made of paper mache, all made of ripped up, torn up Goomba parts. Fucking horrifying, is it not? Like, look at all of this dead Goomba that we just destroyed. And we're gonna pick this shit up and use it to fill holes in the ground. Interesting. Ultra Beast, I like how that was such an interesting idea you had that you posted it twice. YouTube was like, yes, again. Yes, posted 2 times. That's been happening to me with Discord a lot lately. Like, when I'm walking around doing dog walking stuff, I'll send stuff to my friends, and it will not work, and I'll hit try again, and then when I look back, it will have sent it twice. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm just losing my mind. It's fine. Dear Neptune. This game's fucked. Like someone brought up, hey, what if Origami, not Origami King, what if, Color Splash was in the normal Mario canon, the normal Mario timeline, right? Kind of horrifying that you're getting people drained of their blood and killed, basically. You have to repaint them with blood. Mario collects blood of his enemies and friends to fix the world. This game's crazier than that. Can you imagine if this guy, King Ollie, walked out of town, bent Princess Peach, like turned Princess Peach into like a, like she just like, you just like bones cracking and shit till she's unrecognizable. And then, like, he starts taking other characters, ripping them apart, and building giant effigies that come to life and kill people. Like, this is an insane concept in universe. Like, I vibe with that hardcore. Like, that is so cool. I can't believe YouTube and Discord invented the text equivalent of stuttering. Yeah, and here I thought I invented stuttering. I didn't always stutter. But, you know, I stuttered for a bit, then I stopped, and then I came back. Very cool. Hello, Toad. Ah, this place was supposed to be bustling with business for the big origami festival. Maybe it could still be bustling if we try hard enough. Bustle! Bustle, you! I also have to say, I'm probably not going to be streaming a ton more today. I have to go do some stuff around 8 for dogs, and I know it's usually quick stuff, but I think after 8 o'clock since it's gonna be dark. I'm not gonna be on a walking back and forth between my house and the other, so I'm probably just gonna go stick at the other person's house. I'm dog sitting and staying at that house for a couple days, so thankfully it's in the same neighborhood as me, so I can, like, go back and forth if I need to, but after a certain point, I don't want to be running back around in the dark. Plus, I can't drive after dark anyway, and I mean, I can walk, it's not far, but like I said, it comes a point where I've been walking around all day, and I kind of just want to chill after a while. Dude, I literally just hit X to use my paint hammer. I am color splash brained right now. I thought that bed needed to be painted. Whoops. Don't eat big spicy noodles and drink a caffeinated beverage. The burps aren't good. Already hear that, man. Hope you figure that out soon. Hello, mustached toad.
Boy, well, I wouldn't give to be out on a boat right now.
Alright, man.
Oh, Rolf, open up! Let me in!
I guess I gotta go. I have to go. Why am I talking so fast today? What the fuck is going on? You know, I'm talking so fast probably because I've had a hectic day. I've been running all over the fucking place for various jobs. So probably just, I'm in, like, speed frenzy mode. Like, I cannot slow down. Technically, I got home from doing a bunch of shit since 8 o'clock in the morning, and then I sat down and started streaming. Because I was like, let's keep the momentum going. Come on, let's keep going. I gotta do something. If I don't fill my day with literally as much as possible, I feel like I'm wasting time now, which sucks. Yeah, hey man, it's like, you know that now, so you can prepare for the future. But if spicy noodle and soda is good together, then it might happen again, who knows.
Oh, you found me. Hey, Mario, do me a solid and keep this spot a secret, okay? I'm Baby Toad. Look at me, Baby Toad.
Is the font with the NPCs different than the original game? I don't know off the top of my head. I wish it was a more dyslexia-friendly font. It'd probably help me a little bit. Mario, I saw something weird on the pier. You should go check it out. Alright.
Coins.
Is that the weird thing at the pier? Hey, no, you didn't see me.
Yeah.
This mod might also add more Paper Macho enemies in places. I'm not positive. And goodbye. Okay, thankfully I remember a little bit of what I have to do here, because I did play the very first part of this up to the first boss area a while back. But it's funny, because the last time I was playing this, I looked into it. The mod has updated since the last time I played it to fix a bunch of problems. I don't know what the problems were, because it was not that far into the game anyway. But I literally had to do math, because it was like, whoa! I literally had to do math, because it was like, oh, it updated 8 months ago, but when did I play it? Oh, September 2025? That is just before the game was updated, so I had to download it again. The mod, at least. But look at this guy, hey! Oh, there's nothing like a fresh ocean breeze. I need a boat. I like that, that was cool. Reminds me of my other favorite thing, Super Mario Sunshine Eclipse, the best ROM hack for Sunshine I've ever seen. Probably the best version of Mario Sunshine. Just in general. So they are working on that, that beta restoration for Sunshine that looks really cool, too.
Oh, wow. Oh, well, I thought you might have been one of those hideous folded guys or something.
Yeah, no.
What are those folded things anyway? I've been hiding in here since the moment I saw one.
True, buddy. True. I thought there was something else I was supposed to do in here. Can't I, like, knock something off a wall? That big door we saw further in must be the gate to Peach's castle. I should play Lobotomy Corporation. I've heard of it. I've heard it is soul-crushingly difficult. Isn't it? Lobotomy Corporation is kind of supposed to be almost like an SCP Foundation kind of thing, right? Except not using the official, like, SCP stuff. Not that there's official stuff, but Oh. That's fun. Cute little secret. Yes, sorry. Mario Sunshine Eclipse is the greatest thing that's ever happened to Mario Sunshine. It's a game, it's a mod that adds 120 extra shine sprites to the game, a shit ton of new levels, new moves for Mario, like the long jump. You can play as Luigi and Il Piantissimo, who have different movesets than Mario. And the whole game is open world. There are, like, signposts everywhere, so you can walk around Isle Delfino and go to whatever level you want, whenever you want. It's so fucking cool. Like, you literally get a map of the island, and it feels like you're actually on vacation. Like, Dave and I were playing, because there's a co-op version of it that's not updated to the most recent version yet, but there's a co-op version, and I was like, oh yeah, Dave, where do you want to head? And we literally would look at the map, and we're like, oh yeah, we can get to, like, we can get to this new level, this new hotel level by going this way through Serena Beach. And we would literally just walk over there. We just walk over to the new level, and I'm like, this is... Like, it's the most real this has ever felt. Like, it's crazy. Sunshine already had a lot of connectivity like that. Like, it already looked connected, which is nice, but this takes it the extra step, and it is fucking incredible. They also... One of the things I love about it is they composed new music for the new areas, obviously. And they bought the... I can't remember if it was, like, the... I don't know if they're like sound, like a disc of CDs that they used when they were composing Mario Sunshine for samples and stuff, or if it was some kind of keyboard hardware they used, but they used the same stuff that they did making the original songs to make their fan-made songs for their new levels. So all of the songs in the game fit super well in with Sunshine. It's like, it feels like a Bizarro World, like, alternate dimension Sunshine Deluxe, basically. If it wasn't called Super Mario Sunshine Eclipse, it would be called Super Mario Sunshine Deluxe, let's say. But, like, it'd be called Deluxe and it would actually mean it. As opposed to some games that are just kind of like, yeah, we're slightly better than the original. Like, this is... I'm gonna be real with you. I do not like the base game of Sunshine very much. I don't find it super fun in most cases, because it's very linear and you have to do the same shit, like, in the same order for the most part. Like, there are a few exceptions, obviously. You can do certain levels in different orders. Sometimes you can skip shine sprites, but you need to defeat Shadow Mario in every stage. In Eclipse, it feels like a real adventure. Because, like, you can go anywhere. And then, you, like, take the game at the pace you want and sort of explore and find things as you do. And collecting shine sprites actually matters, because after you beat the game, if you collect more shine sprites, that's what opens up the extra levels in the post-game. So, like, shine sprites actually have a purpose now. It's, like, very cool. It's, like, they thought of a lot. It is really, really good. I know I tend to get excited about stuff like this. I like mods, obviously. Shocker. But Eclipse is one of the... I would go as far as to say it is one of the greatest mods that has ever been made ever for anything. I wouldn't even say just for Sunshine. I would say Eclipse is probably one of the greatest mods, period, for anything. And it's finished. You can play the whole thing right now if you want, which is fucking crazy, because it's a gigantic mod. But yeah, kudos to those guys. Like, I think about that shit, like, once a day, at least. What version of Sunshine, you said? Oh, sorry, it's Eclipse. Sean. Mario Sunshine Eclipse, it's called. There's a lot of extra... Oh, actually, you know what I didn't mention? You can play it at 60 FPS. It has 60 FPS mode built in if you want to turn that on. You can change the camera settings so it's more like Mario 64 or Galaxy. You can... you have the long jump, by the way, which increases the enjoyment of the game by 8,000%, I have to say. Can't believe they removed that from Sunshine. But, it is so good. Yeah, no, Mario did just... Oh. You were in there? Oh, Sniffit! I'll spare you the details, but know this. I am a Sniffit, and I was inside that Goomba. Do you have any idea what it was like in there? Never mind, just take this and try to forget what happened to me. Ah, fake currency. Think nothing of that gift, it's a mere trinket. After all, this home was built with the proceeds from a lucrative confetti sales operation. There are big coins in the confetti business. Come see me anytime, and I'll sell you the finest luxury confetti you've ever had the pleasure of scattering. That's fun. What's in here? Nothing. Isn't there like a weirdo around here somewhere? Yeah, that guy. I think this guy was a shy guy in the original. I don't remember if that Sniffit was there, though. Typically, when I see a different NPC that talks to me like I'm just a person as opposed to like Mario, it strikes me as a character that was replaced with new graphics, which I think is awesome. Let's see. Thank you guys. I downloaded the mod. I don't like Sunshine, but hopefully you like this. I appreciate a little bit of Sunshine over time. Like, it took me a bit to get to that point where I do enjoy parts of it and somewhat of how it controls, but Eclipse, again, like, it is an entirely different beast. And, Sean, when you, or for anyone who's playing it, when you get to the title screen, run off to the right, where the options menu would normally be, because there is a new options menu where you get to activate all of that interesting, cool stuff. Sorry, you can change some of that stuff. Oh, you can actually put it in 16:9 as well. You can put it in widescreen. The game just supports that now. It's pretty cool. Now, how are we gonna get to Peach's castle? Maybe we should ask this guy. It's not like we could just jump in an underground tube, travel through it somewhere, and pop out on the other side, right? Sorry, bub. It's gonna be some time before we get this fixed. Huh? Oh. Like, I wonder if the camera's supposed to follow me before I jump out of the pipe or not. Oh, I've been over here. This is a really nice version of Toad Town, but I still find myself missing the one from 64 a lot. Toad Town and Paper Mario 64 just felt like such a real place. Oh, gosh. Oh, that guy's getting chewed. Getting chewed out. Dude, I have so much money. I wish this was real life. I haven't mentioned this yet. Don't know how. Probably should have mentioned it as soon as I saw the 1,000-fold arms, to be honest. There's a Smash Bros. Ultimate mod that I love a lot. Someone made a Paper Mario custom fighter, like with new moves and everything, and he is exactly the way I would have wanted Paper Mario to be portrayed in Smash. And one of the things Mario could do is use the 1,000-fold arms as his cool little, like, up smash, I think. Like, they did a good job of referencing every Paper Mario game, not just the good ones. And I think that's pretty neat. Like, there's even stickers in the moveset as, like, a... I think it's if you hold down, if you're down A attack, it's like Mario will pick up one of, like, 60 random stickers that are references to everything else in the Paper Mario franchise. And it's just like, that's a cool way to include Sticker Star. Love that. Every time I see the 1,000-fold arms, I think about that. Definitely check that mod out if you haven't. Even if you don't play it, it's just cool to see that Paper Mario is playable in Smash Ultimate, and he's cool. I came here to deliver dinner, and in a weird way, that's exactly what I did. But Red Shy Guy is off the menu thanks to you, Mario. I really owe you one. Alright, dude. I think I want to just open up the sewer if I can, and then we're probably going to stop for now. I might be back tomorrow doing this, not sure. Yeah, I have less to do tomorrow, so... might stream for longer. We will see. Hey, thanks for that. I owe you one. Oh, but I can pay you back right now with information. If you're trying to get to Peach's castle, you can take the sewer over there. I like how he said over there and expected me. Oh, they're here, yeah. Mom and Dad say it's too dangerous for me to go into the sewer. But my buddy told me there's a bunch of drawings down there. I want to draw too. Oh, I forgot to mention. You need a special manhole hook to get down there. I think my friend is using it right now. Just look for a red shy guy like me, but not quite as handsome. You know what? I think I did meet someone like that recently. Who's being chewed out by his former employer. Do not let the kids see the drawing down there. I mean, the drawings are just, like, of Mario and Peach and stuff, right? Like various other things, right? I don't quite remember. Came here to deliver dinner. Hold on, you're red just like that other shy guy, and nearly just as handsome. So, do you have that thing we need to open the sewer lid? I don't know what you're talking about, but that hook isn't here. Check out the red brick building at the port. That's where I left it. Oh, thanks. Should we go check it out, Mario? No, I was going to sit here and die, actually. But that sounds like a great idea, yeah. I kind of missed the Mach speed walk that Mario had in Color Splash Reshuffled. He moved so fucking fast that it was like a Smiling Friends bit. Like, you know what? Anything moves, like, faster than it should by, like, a lot. That gets me every time. It's a very simple pleasure. Just seeing thing move at Mach 5. Very funny. Ah! 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 Come on. Why did Ollie build that weird flag thing to the top? They get sad when you attack them. Why did he give these things emotion? Toadette! Whoa. Picnic Road is to the north, the Great Sea is to the east, and Autumn Mountain is just a tram ride away. If you ever get lost, I'll give you a hand, Mario. Hey, where's that thing? You think something's in there? Could be. Seemed like those Folded guys were messing around here. Whoa, that hammer of yours sure can shake things up. Did those boxes just move?
Hit it again! Do it! I like it!
Yeah, Doritos! Ugh, damn it, they keep tricking me. Luckily, Mario's a psychopath. Mario is kind of like a silent psychopath in this game. Ever since he stopped speaking. Oh, here. Ah! Hi.
Alright, I'll take care of business first.
God, this song's so good. I have no idea. They just keep making better music for Paper Mario. And this game actually is much better too. Also, from now on, we keep saving characters in the overworld. I want you guys to pay attention to the audience, and if you see someone who is not a Toad, I want you to shout out, "Not a Toad!" Because that shit's awesome. We finally have other characters in the audience. Ah, yes, a good almost 1,000 coins for that. They really don't care about the coin economy in this universe. Huh? Does this not do anything? That looks pretty conspicuous, are you sure? Can I rant about Mario Wonder? I loved that game when I played through it the first time, and I have not been back to do a full playthrough since. But I probably should now that they have the extra content, but I don't want to pay for the extra content. Like, I'm kind of... If I'm correct in saying this, the meetup in Bella Bell Park thing adds boss fights to the game. The original game lacked creative boss fights in a lot of areas, like to the point where some of the worlds even just ended without a boss fight, like the mountain world, the Piss Mountain or whatever it was called. So, to anyone who's played Meetup in Bella Bell Park, do those Koopaling fights happen in areas where it makes sense for the bosses to be? Or is that, like, exclusively post-game or, like, later on Bella Bell stuff only? Because if they do add boss fights to random parts of the game that didn't have them before, I think that's a direct upgrade, and I think it'd be very cool, but I don't think it's worth $20 fucking in terms of an upgrade. I Otherwise, the game is super fun. I think the multiplayer is probably the best that it's had in the Mario series in a long time because, and this is gonna sound like I'm a gamer, of course. This is gonna sound like I'm a gamer. I loved co-op Mario games in the past, but I was always better at them than whoever I was playing with. And I'm not trying to brag. I swear to God, it's just I play them more than most people do, especially the people I would play the game with. So when I would play multiplayer and things like New Super Mario Brothers, I would either have to slow down and be bored and wait for people, or I would steamroll ahead and nobody else would have fun. And, like, there was no real in-between. Wonder is great for that, because you do not need to worry about waiting if you don't have to, if you don't want to. It's, like, asynchronous. And you can still, like, fuck around and, you know, do funny little dance moves and stuff and see your friends playing the game. Like, it works so well. Like, something I really like about that game. Yo, Grav, hello. Gosh. Oh, I'm not in very good, position here, but I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna kill these guys with jumps. And then I'm gonna wait for these guys to reposition themselves as hammer enemies so I can get them all at once, maybe? Hiss Mountain is the second world in Shadow Generations, was it? I suppose, right? Bullet Station? Kind of Piss Mountain-y. Alright, well that is not how I wanted them to position themselves. Alright. Alright, it's time to meet your doom! That Toad's gotta stop closing his eyes. Yeah, he says that every 5 seconds.
Did it work? I closed my eyes!
Also, like I said before, I am going to be stopping the stream in just a moment. I have some stuff. Toodles? What are you doing here? TTYD Toodles? Is that the boat from Color Splash? TTYD, maybe? I don't know. Is this Toodles' house? Huh. How do I get over there? Well, that's a puzzle for another day. Well, I'm really glad that this worked like this. I was kind of worried that it was going to crash out again. At the beginning, I had that flashing issue, unfortunately, but thankfully, it worked out in the end. And I'm dying to play more of this, and I haven't even stopped yet, so that's a good sign. Yeah, do it again! I wasn't looking! Check it out, Olivia. Watch this. Breaking and entering. Whoop! Now, I don't know if there's a save block right down there or not, so I'm just going to go save wherever I found a block before, and we will continue on from there, maybe tomorrow. You decided to watch this stream while playing Sonic Robo Blast 2 on a PS Vita. What a visionary. That's pretty cool. I hope you had fun for the 4 minutes I was streaming still. You can definitely go back and watch the rest of the stream, you know, since it'll be a VOD, but sorry you got here at the very end. But yeah, I will probably be back tomorrow sometime. Don't know when, but just keep an eye on things and I announce it like usual. Hope you guys had fun. I had a lot of fun so far, and I'm looking forward to playing more of this, because God, I love this game. This is a very good one. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. I will see you next time. Take care. Take care.